Sure you know yourself anyway. So this morning I wake up in a worse state than Jimmy Nesbitt after a weekend stag do in Magaluf. Last night was messier than that street in Lauren after those bloody chancers hijacked a fire engine and absolutely wrecked an entire street. P.S. I am fundraising to have all that damage repaired. P.P.S. The target's £25. That should cover it. Hashtag save Lauren now. So last night I was out with some close personal friends and no, I'm not going to name drop. But me, Rory McIlroy, Jamie Dornan and Gray McDowell are out for an absolute bloody rager on the town. This morning I woke up and I was like, why do I have a bill from Audio Glass? And then I remembered, last night we absolutely smashed it. Not a real bill, just banter. Sure. We start the night off as standard, downing a few stouts in McIlroy's gaff. There's this beautiful moment where we all realise just how luxurious our lifestyles are, and we just laugh for a good 20 to 25 minutes. Ridiculous banter. Anyway, the delivery guy comes in with our Indian. We bring him in, chip in a grand each, and dare him to drink a litre of Grey Goose through his eye. He goes home with 5k and lasting damage to his retina, sure. He loves it. He is blind now. But sure, new skin off our noses. Once the food's polished off, we order a taxi to hit the town. The taxi company send a scooter, so we immediately send him back. A new car arrives, 10 minutes later, we're on our way. We walk into the club like the gang of swarthy gentlemen that we are. Gray McDowell turns to the rest of us and says we sort of resemble that iconic image in Reservoir Dogs when all the guys have their suits on. And we're all like, no we do, Gray mate. So he starts to cry a bit. I look around VIP and everyone's there. Standard. Barry McGuigan, Barra Best, Gloria Honeyford, Frankie Mitchell, Pammy Valentine, all as one would suspect, fully on the shots. Dornan and I hit the bar. Birds are going absolutely barmy. They're like, oh my god, you're the sexiest man in the world. And I'm like, guys, calm down. Jimmy Dornan's here as well. Sure. It gets a decent reaction. Well played, mate. Dornan quips. Sure do myself, mate. I fire back. After some genuinely brilliant dancing and more shots at a Call of Duty convention, we leave the club. We end up en route back to Gary Lightbody's beach house in Bagoria. Hashtag nightcap. When we get there, Gray McDowell looks down at the sand and just says, ah lads, I love the beaches. Graham, are you trying to make that sound like bitches? Lightbody inquires. Yes, replies G-Mac. Get out, roars Lightbody. McDowell is gutted to be missing the banter the lads are about to have. He asks if there's anything at all he can do to make up for a substandard banter. 5 minutes later, and we're down on the beach. We tell Gray McDowell, certainly you can stay, mate, but you've got to swim all the way to Scotland and back to do so. He laughs, and then he realises we're genuinely serious. Yeah, and you have to do it naked, mate, McIlroy says. McDowell's fully nude and doggy paddling his way across the Irish Sea before you can say, really joking, you absolute bloody lunatic. Grey mate! Grey mate! 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 Me, Dornan and McIlroy go back inside and crack open a bottle of Moët while we wait. After 5 minutes, we totally forget about McDowell. We get a text from Honeyford and Ballantyne on our way back from the club, boys. What follows is just another legendary night on the Gold Coast. So I want to use this as an opportunity to say if anybody has any information on the whereabouts of Gray McDowell, certainly contact the Coast Guard. Last I heard, he'd absolutely lost the plot and he was living in a cave beside Stranraer Docks. Fair play to you anyway, G-Mac, that's what I say.
Cool story, bro.
Thanks, mate. And yourself. And yourself. Sure.